Pokemon Legends Z-A is playable. There are people who are playing the demo right now at the Pokemon World Championship, and there are images that are coming out. There are videos that are coming out, and we are going to take a look at them. I'm going to kind of break down what I am seeing. I'm going to do it live with you guys for the very first time. I've seen a little clips here and there, but I haven't seen the whole thing. I am really excited to be diving into this, and I hope that you guys are too. Before we get any further, I hope that you guys will like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more Pokemon content coming out here at Haus. I also hope that you guys will let me know in the comments section below what parts of this stand out to you. Right now, I'm just playing the trailer. We are going to go through what is being shown here in just a second. So once we do, let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. But let's get into it here. So we have the beginning of this all right here. I saw, the Hidden Power podcast. I like to refer to them. They do a really, really good job at staying on the pulse of everything that has to do with Pokemon. There are things that are going to be coming out. Spoiler alert, I guess, for people who really don't want to, but I don't know why you'd be looking at this anyways. But hey, whatever. One of the things that stood out to me right now is 74 Pokemon in the Pokédex right here. Now, I will say, I think the images come from Hypebeast, so credit to them. I'll make sure to link everything in the description below, but I can't imagine that this is the full Pokédex. I think we've counted way more than that, but obviously it looks like, we won't have maybe the full number, or maybe they're only showing, the 74 Pokemon that are available within the game, but you can see this is kind of what the new Pokédex looks like in Pokemon Legends Z-A. It's very reminiscent of what we have seen with researching and everything else that has to do with that, with Mabel, and kind of, we're going to be having to do similar quests, or I wouldn't even call them quests, completions like what we did in Pokemon Legends Arceus. It looks like it's going to be a little bit more simple, though, where it's just you go out, you catch the Pokemon, or you evolve them. It's going to be very similar to how a normal mainline Pokemon game is. So I did want to point that out. That was one of the first images, and then you'll see here just for a second a rogue Mega Absol. Really, really cool for us to finally, we knew that this was coming, but getting to see it with our character. It looks like this Lucario is pointed in the wrong direction. I'm assuming that the attack command will be given to go towards this Mega Absol. But what I think the biggest thing that people have been waiting for, and the one thing we're going to get into, is actual live gameplay. So I'm going to scroll down. Oh, I guess you guys can't see it, but this is from VGC. They're over here. I don't know. It's just from their YouTube channel. So again, I will link that below. But I figured we should watch this and see what's happening. So this looks like, just kind of a promo screen. Nothing crazy there. You can see a lot of people playing the game, as they're doing this preview event. You've got Lucario here. You get the Mega Ring, at least in this demo from him. So then we have Emma. Remember what I told you about Mega Evolution. So this is a big deal. We saw her talking about Mega Evolution. It sounds like either her Lucario or a Lucario. Maybe you're going to do a battle with her Lucario, the Mega one first. But you can see her and AZ here, which is not a small deal. AZ telling you, put on the Mega Ring. This guy is just flying through the text there, because I guess they don't care as much about it, which is fine. What I have seen is that there are two different parts to this, so that's cool. So yeah, it looks like you're going to be using Lucario to try to take out this Mega Absol, which we're going to see now. It's a rogue Mega, as a reminder. So rogue Megas are going to be kind of the thing that we're battling. Oh, and then it cuts. Okay, so here's a cut. So it looks like, this trainer is battling. They have a Fletchling, a Mareep, a Chikorita, and a Weedle. And they're battling a level 6 Bellsprout. Now, I can't really tell. I'll have to dive into this a little bit deeper later. But, both scenes so far of this are at night, which I think is really important. And then you can see up here, you're obviously in the battle, the Z-A Royale battle area here. This must be one of the earliest ones, maybe the earliest one. And so you can see the command attack going out to this Bellsprout. Looks like you're locked on it. So he's, picks Peck. The move goes in. the Pokemon are moving. Now, what I don't know is are they commanding? Now, let's see if we can watch his hands move here. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's just him moving, and then, Fletchling is kind of moving on its own. I don't really know how that's working, but he used Growl on it, so, kind of crazy, but then you get a knockout here, so I guess that stops the battle. You get the victory. Now, let's see here. So, 1 win, a Z-ranked opponent. So this is the lowest level, right? We're going Z to A, 350 points, 40 of that gold that we have looked at before. They're called medals. Okay, so officially called medals here. Kind of crazy. And you can see it's up to 1,000 right here for those points. I'm guessing that's when you get to go to the next thing. So then they cut back here to Absol, to the Mega Absol portion of this. All right, so this kind of feels like, raid battles, essentially, with what we have now. Even more so than kind of the battles that we were getting in Legends Arceus. Obviously, Mega Absol looks freaking cool. But let's see what happens here. So we'll advise you from here to face down. Okay, wait, I want to see what he says. Oh, sorry, I accidentally full screen this. So to face down a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon, you must also use Mega Evolution. So there you go. Big item of information here. To fight a Mega Evolution Pokemon, you also have to have Mega Evolution. So that's interesting. We didn't see what else he said here. The Mega Ring I gave you. So AZ is the one who's actually going to give you the Mega Ring. Gave you can hold Mega Power within. Okay. So then we got the battle again here, which I don't really know why that's happening, but I guess they're just cutting to that twice. Your trainer can get hurt. I did see that. So you do also have to dodge things. The battle there looks the exact same. I didn't see anything new coming out from here. All right, so this is why. We're going to see what happens next here. Oh, wait. What was that screen? Oh, this is the map. There we go. Okay, so Hotel Z is right here. We have the wild area 1 over here. And then we have that battle area you can see is all throughout this area. And what's interesting is there's only one way in or out here. Here you can see there's multiple ways in to these wild zones, right? It looks like, they show you what's going on here at the Hotel Z. It looks like we also have the Gare de Lumiose, Garu maybe? I don't know. Somebody will have to tell me what that means. You've got your Pokeball over here. I'm assuming that's your Pokemon Center. And this is like kind of one of the concerns that I had with this game to start. I made a video on it recently, but like the size of the map feels relatively small. Like this whole portion from here up to here-ish is 1/5 of the map. So I'm interested to see, with all of these alleyways and all these different things, like how is that going to work out? But this is a big deal. Then you have the research lab. So this is where Mabel is. So we'll get to meet her pretty much right away. But it also looks like maybe if this is... Yeah, so these are on top of buildings, I would assume. I don't know. I don't know if maybe the map changes once you get to the top of the buildings. That's very much a possibility. But, okay, so you meet Urbane here. Looks like it's in the same spot as last night, so you know the place already. Don't know what that means. All right, we get a little... that's funny. But, all right, battle zone here we come. So it's the battle zones that it looks like your friend, the rival, if you want to call them that, are going to be kind of pushing us to go towards. Now we see more here. So this is the Z-A Hotel. So that first battle that we have that they've shown is going to be there. It looks like we have battling in the Z-A Royale, earn ticket points by battling trainers in the battle zone. 3 more trainers. So I don't know what this says, but something needed. Victories needed. There we go. So 3 more trainers. So we got to beat 3 more trainers. You're running out here. So this is our first time running around. Looks pretty good. Honestly, the game looks nice. So then we have, hey, look at that. That's how they're going to keep us from going to certain places, it would seem, is that you're going to need Rock Smash. Bringing back HMs, maybe? I doubt it, but okay. So then they run up to the gate. So you can't, apparently you can't just walk into the battle zone here. And you can see all of our friends out here. Naveen, I cannot remember. Lita, maybe. It starts with an L. And then Urbane there, Ortani. Looks like that one's Urbane. Okay. So then you've got the battle here now with Mega Absol. So let's see how this went. So this was a cutscene. So then he uses Aura Sphere on the Mega Absol. It's got Bullet Punch, Protect. I would love to see how that works in this. And Rock Smash. Hey, there you go. Then it looks like it can Mega Evolve here. It's got its health. It's telling you what to do. Yeah, so use Aura Sphere. He already Mega Evolved. So you can see it's starting to go down. It's super effective on Absol. I'm watching this for a second. So he's dodging. He's collecting these orbs. Now, that is something that I know you have to do. And I think it looks like it maybe helps to recharge your Pokemon. But you can see the cooldowns are pretty low. I mean, this is really like real-time battling right now. You know, you're moving around. You are controlling your Pokemon as well. And it looks like maybe what these moves are doing, because we've been wondering about this C+. I'm wondering if it drains part of your Mega Evolution. And then you have to try to keep, these Mega Orbs going on while you're fighting them. So, okay, so then here's your battle. They've already kind of shown this, but against, your other Pokemon. Oh, this is just the trailer now. Was that it? Okay, no. So there we go. So we got more here. Again, I'd really like to see him use Protect. I just wonder what that's going to do. But, and it looks like, okay, so then you get out of the battle phase as you're running around. And then it kind of puts you in and out. I've got a bad feeling. Make sure you're ready to dodge. So then they're teaching you how to dodge. Because now it's coming after you. Interesting. So, did you see that real quick, by the way? Now, I don't know how or why he's able to. So, he moves it there, essentially. Now, I don't know if it's because it's over here. And then when you make a command attack, it's going to try to go to the front. I don't know if there's going to be, like, more super effective moves or something like that. Or, more crits, I guess, if it's to the back. But you can see as well, the Lucario, if you go far enough away, kind of teleports to you, which is pretty incredible. And then, okay, so it really does look like he is controlling. You can see this little icon here, this little circle. It looks like he is moving it to where he wants the Lucario to attack from. That is pretty amazing, right? Because there are going to be lengths to how far or how close you need to be, with certain moves, it sounds like. That's going to make battling very interesting. I wonder if multiplayer battle is even going to be available in this game. But you could see with Bullet Punch there, it needed to go there. I don't know if they're really going to show. I don't know why they're showing that, but that's okay. So it uses Rock Smash, but it looks like it didn't do anything. Wait, I want to make sure. Okay, so Rock Smash. Yeah, it didn't hit. If attacks are getting fiercer, dodge. Okay, that's fine. But you can also help your Pokemon to dodge in a pretty big way. Let's see. So he takes damage there. Now he puts out the Aura Sphere from a distance. It just doesn't look like maybe the Mega Absol is taking any damage right now, which is... Maybe there's a bug. I don't know. Let's see here. So Aura Sphere into it. Yeah, I guess it's just not taking as much damage. I mean, these look like they're going to be very long battles. To be honest with you, I'm really intrigued to see kind of how these work. Okay, there's a normal Mega Absol, not a crazy one. So there we go. We've got that. Okay, so then it looks like... Okay, so that's why he wasn't Mega Evolved yet. Now he has worked his way back up to Mega Evolving. It just Mega Evolves right there during the battle for you. He did miss, it looks like, on the Aura or on the Rock Smash. The Aura Sphere does hit, though. So that's pretty good. I don't know why they have it interlaced with this other stuff. I would assume that they were allowed to record this. I do not know for sure. Pokemon, please do not come after me. I'm just showing what these people have shown. So, okay, so then Emma yells Paxton, so I guess that's this guy. Where's Zygarde? So, okay, so Zygarde is early on. She's got a new phone. Whoa, I'm picking up on a strong surge of mega power. The Absol up there, it looks like it's in pain. Okay, so this is the beginning of that scene. We've got to help it. But how did you even get up on the roof? I don't know. He needs a mega ring. So AZ is walking around here with this Lucario. Oh, no. Why a commercial here? All right, we got to wait for this for just a second. Sorry, I don't have YouTube Prime. I'm not that cool. Or whatever they call it. Oh, I guess that was it, actually. So let's see what he says here. AZ, how did you... Follett alerted me that there could be another case of rogue Mega Evolution. So, okay. That is what I have seen so far. It looks like it's kind of just early battling. But what stuck out to you? Because I have some very serious thoughts on what I just saw. Battling is going to be fun, but it's also going to be a lot more... in a weird way, like time-consuming, potentially. I don't know, not in a bad way, but like it feels like battles may take a little longer. You're going to have to be dodging. You're going to have to be doing a lot more. Like the action part of this game, along with the strategy, could do a lot for this series. What I'm really interested in is, you know, we had Legends Arceus, where we've got, you know, the different quick moves or the strong moves. I can't remember exactly what they were called. No one was strong. The other one was maybe agile, something like that, right? Where, you know, that new level of strategy was added within the game. Now we're getting cooldowns and dodging. Are we going to, with Gen 10, get like this kind of stuff or not? I don't know. I'm going to try to stay focused on this game, but my mind is instantly going to Gen 10 and how battling is going to work in that. Other than that, this game looks really good. The graphics looked really strong in this tech demo. Now, it's on the Switch 2. If you have a Switch 1, sorry, you're just going to have a lesser version of this game. There's just no other way around it. But this was really impressive. There was a lot of good things that we've seen in here. You know, you could see how many points you were getting. Those medals, I don't know what they're going to be used for, but I'm assuming that they're going to be maybe things that you can buy. Maybe it's cosmetics, stuff like that. That's going to be awesome. But these demos are, I think, really, really good to see. You know, I like this scene right here. This one is super good to see, you know, kind of how things are going to go. In that regard, you run up, you talk to your people there, and there may be more footage that will come out of this. I know the tech demo isn't necessarily super long, right? You know, I'm trying to skip through. I mean, this part was kind of some of the most interesting stuff here. I know a lot of people are really interested in the Rogue Mega battles, but to me, that essentially just reminds me of what we have already seen to a certain degree, right, with Legends Arceus. And I'm glad they're expanding on it. I do think it feels a lot different. The moves and the cooldowns, that is what is so interesting to me. You can even see, I guess, maybe the stat boosts are what... Oops, sorry. The stat boosts are what's going on up here as well. Right, I believe that's after it uses Growl. We'll see here, because I think it's going to do that here in just a second. So, it uses Growth, right? Okay, so yeah, so Growth. So Growl had knocked it down. Growth, the arrows are going up. Sorry, the red confused me there for a second. But, man, I think that battling is going to be incredibly fun in this game. And we got a lot, and the game looks pretty good for the most part. I hope they polish it just maybe a little bit more, but it feels very Pokemon. It feels like this game is going to be awesome. So let me know, again, what stood out to you, you know, early Mabel, early stuff with Emma, early Zygarde, early AZ and Mega Evolutions. Wow, I mean, probably within the first couple of hours of the game, we're going to have all of that, and we're still going to have all this city to explore. I still worry about the map, but we'll deal with that at another time. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys are sticking around. We got a lot more Pokemon Legends ZA stuff to cover, but that is going to wrap it up for us on this video. So, from our house to yours, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.